Okay, here's experiment number 2. And what I've done is I've went into my cutlery drawer. Hopefully my wife doesn't find out. And went for a knife that we hardly ever use, so that's my experiment. It's actually made in Japan kind of knife, sort of a no-name knife. So I've got it sitting on the board here, and what I've done is I've set out a template. So behind that blade in the free space to engrave, I actually have that rectangular etched on there. So I have that set on, basically I'm going to have it turned off. So the blue one is going to be off, and all I'm going to be engraving is the Ship's Team Diving crest with the circle around it and everything. So I've dialed down to, I went up to 200 millimeters and 90%, and we'll see what happens at that resolution with this type of blade. Now it's a different blade than the buck knife that I did, but let's see how this one turns out. We're going to close this here. I'm going to do this all in one foul swoop so I don't have to go and do editing, which takes a considerable amount of time. So this will be all real time, so you can actually see the engraving going on in there. I better go get my glasses. Actually, I won't look in. I'll just be off to the side so I can't actually see in. So what we'll do is start the engraving. So we home it. It's actually setting its, oh, there we go, it's homed. Okay, now we're going to start the engraving. And let's see what happens. And we should be able to see it. See the engraving taking place through the window. Of course, I'm not looking at it. I'm just kind of putting my phone over there. Now, whether you can actually see something or not, I don't know. We're going to have to pause this. So, cutting job or engraving job is done, so now is for the reveal. I have no idea what this is going to look like. So hopefully it looks good. And there we go. Look at that. It just pops. Now let's clean that up and see how it looks. Look at that. I'm pretty impressed. There you have it, the two knives. That's the buck knife, and this is the no-name Japanese brand. Acer inoxable, I don't know, stainless steel. So there is the diver's crest on it. Holy smokes, does that ever pop, eh? Yeah, that's 200 at 90%. Millimeters, 200 millimeters per minute at 90% power, and that's a good engraving. I mean, that's etched right in there, so could do something on the other side there too. So I don't think my wife is going to hate me now that I didn't ruin her cutting blade, even though I do most of the cooking. There you go. So there you have it, experiment number 2. And I'd say both were a raging success. So thanks for watching. I think I would even go so far as to say the engraving is much more, pops more than the actual clearance diver one that I have. They just probably didn't use as high output power to permanently etch. They kind of marked the clearance diver one, which is over here on my coffee table in the TV room here, but you can see the clearance diver one here doesn't really, I mean, it's nice, but it's not like fully engraved. It's more like marked on the fine finish on the steel. So it's just another look. So there you go. Thank you for watching.